Short and concise. We got an emergency situation. For those of you that be seeing me out here in Miami, always recognizing me, I need you to recognize my daughter, Maat. She's 13 years old. She last was seen on Alton Avenue going to Apple a Date. That's the last place she was seen. And
oh shit! Now Polight say his daughter is missing, man. You know he down there in Florida now.
we haven't heard nothing from her. Okay, it's been over an hour and a half. It's not.
And this was posted on Instagram over an hour ago.
Like her.
And he still ain't heard nothing from her. He said that's not like his daughter to do something like this.
So I'm just asking anybody in the South Beach area in Miami, along Alton Road, Collins Avenue, Lincoln Mall, anything within that proximity. If you've seen her, if you heard anything, she got on braids. She's dark-skinned girl. You can go to you go to Matt31 on her Instagram. Just contact me if you hear or you see anything from her. We're looking for her right now.
Dang, look at the look in Polight eyes, man. This is crazy right here. This is crazy, yo. This just came through my feed. I seen this. I was like, damn. Now, people can say what the hell they want to say. You can say Polight ain't shit. You can say Polight is a scammer. You can say all that stuff and more. You can say I don't like this guy. You can say all of that extra stuff right there, right? But that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about this brother out here, and this brother does not know where his daughter at. They down there in Florida, and she done went missing. Now, I see MVSK that's saying that, this is a scam, like, the scam alert or something like that or whatever. Now, Polight done, been known, to do some things, what people, definitely did not like. And they did view it as being a scam. And, in a few cases, it's pretty much, you chalk it up. Polight did scam some people. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Brother Polight's daughter being missing. Now, if in fact this is a scam, I don't know. I'm not calling it a scam. I'm not saying scam alert. I'm just running it down to y'all who may have not known about this news right here.
I make this short and concise. We got an emergency situation. For those of you that be seeing me out here in Miami, always recognizing me, I need you to recognize my daughter, Maat. She's 13 years old. She last was seen on Alton Avenue going to Apple a Date. That's the last place she was seen. And we haven't heard nothing from her. Okay, it's been over an hour and a half. It's not like her. So I'm just asking anybody in the South Beach area in Miami, along Alton Road, Collins Avenue, Lincoln Mall, anything within that proximity. If you've seen her, if you heard anything, she got on braids. She's a dark-skinned girl. You can go to Anissa.
You know that this real right here, because Polight don't even be talking like that. He don't be talking like that. Polight is a very he's a very articulate brother, man. This is a very intelligent brother right here. I can't say that about Brother Polight. Now, what he just said was, he said that she got on braids. He didn't say the clothes. Now, that's how disturbed that he is about this shit. Now, this is his daughter that's missing out here right now. Now, he never states the wrong words, or he never states, words in improper structure throughout sentence form. You feel me? Polight is always right and exact. The brother got a large vocabulary, you know what I'm saying, like glossary within his damn head. Like that brother be building. So for him to slip up and then say something like that, now I know that there's some shit going on.
You go to Matt31 on her Instagram. Just contact me if you hear or you see anything from her. We're looking for her right now.
I don't know, and that's the thing. I don't know whether or not if she showed up at school. Now I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Like I say, I just got this. It just came through my feed. And like I say, I'm looking now. You know what I'm saying? Going through the gram or whatever. I'm gonna go through first. You know what I'm saying? The people that he got hands on deck, because I heard him say her name, so I'm gonna look up that name as well. But hey, I figured, being that he does have a daughter, I know he would be watching her and stuff like that or whatever, because you know how it is, children, on social media and stuff like that or whatever. Yeah, you're gonna kind of want to know what's going on with your child, despite what's going on. And I do see the fact that this is her page right here. Wow, that's wild. Because I remember seeing her page, at a younger time when I was basically talking about Brother Polight, going over certain stuff, inconsistencies and stuff like that or whatever. And I noticed that there were in fact some photos with him along with Dr. Sabi as well as his daughter. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the first time really, when I got a glimpse of her. And like I say, this is down here in Miami Beach, Florida. Where this, this whole incident took place right here. I think that this is crazy. I think that this is crazy. And for, like I say, for anyone, who's a parent, for anyone, that got a heart, like I say, just, for the Brother Polight, for his daughter as well, for her sake, all I'm going to ask you to do is, to share the video. That's it, period, point blank. Just hit your share feature, copy link, send it to your peoples or whatever, and say, well, hey, this is what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what's trending. This is what needs to be trending right now, to tell you the truth. Because if this was, had something to do, with your daughter, I definitely would be on here talking about this too. I'll be talking about that along with everything else. If there's not some other, YouTuber channel holder that's talking about it or whatever, yeah, I step up in the spot, and then we'll go ahead and then grind it all the way out. So we'll go ahead and then take a look now. And like I said, I'm gonna go to his daughter's page. I'm gonna go to my aunt's page, and we'll take a look. As he, her name is Anissa. He calls her my aunt. You know what I mean? Right, facts. And we'll go ahead and then look through her joint, and I'll show you who he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like this just, man, this right here hurt me right here. You know what I'm saying? To hear this, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I don't rock with him like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hear nothing about, you know what I'm saying, his daughter, you know what I'm saying, being missing or something like that. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I do got a heart. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, come on. Like sometimes we have to, like, set aside our differences and even our dislike that we have for people. You see, and if there's a commonality within it all, if there's any way whatsoever, that we can be able to offer some help or some assistance, I feel like, as a nation of people, as a collective, we should be able to band together and be able to do that. And like I said, this is his daughter right here. He says she's 13 years old. This is my Anissa. That's Polight. You know what I'm saying? Little baby. That's his baby girl right there. He love her to death. Now, she always be on deck. Believe that. She always on deck. You know what I'm saying? Right. Facts. Wherever he at, he take his daughter with her. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like I say, Pops be on deck. So, she definitely will be coming up throughout the community. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with Brother Polight. Brother Polight been dropping that, he been dropping that signs. Yeah, Polight been dropping it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he always with, with his baby girl, man. So I know this right now. I know this is tearing him up. I know this is tearing him all the way up. Any father, man, this is, for a father, this is your worst nightmare right here. This is your worst nightmare. I'm not even going to put an age on it. But like I say, she's at the tender age of 13. She's in Miami. She's in Florida. Of course, they're not from there. You feel me? Her pops is from New York. She down there, and she just missing. Does she look like she'll just go missing? Because as smart as what the hell that Brother Polight is, I know his daughter is sharp too. Because she done been around him. That's all that she hear is Brother Polight talking. So, she's like a sponge. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's a sponge. Like her daddy been building. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about on everything. Different spiritual levels. You know what I mean? Religion, war, politics, all of that and more. We've heard that and more from Brother Polight. So whenever you hear his name and he's on a show and he's talking about, something or somebody, or if there's a debate or whatever, despite if you like Brother Polight or not, you will tune in. I see she aspires to be a ball player. And like I say, you do tune in. And being that you tune in because not only that it's going to be a show, but you're going to pick up some jewels as well. So that's why I say you can't hate on Brother Polight. You know what I'm saying? You might dislike Brother Polight, but don't hate on Brother Polight. And like I say, for something like this to take place, with his daughter, like this right here, man, it really make me feel some kind of way, especially, these brothers out here with these mega exclusive channels and stuff. Even brothers that's within the Florida area, all of the Floridians, even people that know of Brother Polight. If this was to take place with and to any melanated child, I would expect the exact same thing from each and every one of you. If you were in fact a channel holder, if you had a channel where people came to and you could share information and you could put this out, on social media, yeah, I'd be expecting that shit from you too. I wouldn't expect you to come on here the same day and be talking about some nonsense. You feel me? Because it's a lot of stuff that go on in the world we really don't even get to touch on. And we really don't get to touch on the shit because we're usually talking about something else. And like I say this morning on the morning portion, I want everybody up in here. Even if you don't even share the video, go make your own, make your own video. You want some shine or whatever, go make your video. Do that too. As long as we can get this message out here, you know what I'm saying? That's the underlying theme for this right here. So especially, you know what I'm saying, the large channel holders, like the brother Sadnetta, that always got Brother Polight on there. And y'all go over there and drop a comment or drop this link right here in the video. Go over there and drop this link and tell them, say, yo, man, Brother Polight, you know what I'm saying, daughter, man, she missing, man. She missing, yo. They was down in Florida. Yeah, drop it. Sai got all them people over there. Go over there and drop that link. Tell Sadnetta, say, yo, your man's daughter is missing, man. Let's go ahead and get on this early, man. You know how them human traffickers and child abductors and who knows what's done happen. We need to go ahead and get this out here. It might be somebody on YouTube right now working in the same damn area where this child at right now that you can share this video with them and they can see it and say, oh, that little girl, I just seen that little girl. Well, that's what we need done. That's what we need done. If you can do that, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Go to Facebook, share this and say, Brother Polight's daughter is missing. This took place an hour ago. That was the last thing that he posted on Instagram. Yeah, go, man, drop that science on him, man. Yeah, we got to make sure we get this shit out here, man. Because if we, hey, look at here, if we rely on the news to be able to cover this, hey, yo, look at here, man, we'll be waiting forever. Yeah, we'll be waiting forever. They ain't got our best interest in mind with not one damn thing out here, man. We gotta continue to go like extra hard out here, especially when it's dealing with us. And when I say us, I mean the collective of people, with the same state of mind, people that's on the same common accord. Even if you got a different religious backing, or you may even have a different concept with life, you know what I'm saying, at a whole. Okay, all right, but at the same time, share this video though. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Go share this video. That ain't got a damn thing to do with it. You feel me? Yeah, because when it come down to it, when we're looking at child abductors, human traffickers, when we look at all of these weirdo, wacko people who can have the ability, to be able to do something like this, to be able to disappear a child, or at least to prey on a child, or make moves, strategic moves to be able to take a child away from their family. You feel me? We need to alarm the community of this. Not alone the community, you know what I'm saying, for the crazy stuff. You feel me? People just think, hey, they gonna come through for the crazy stuff. Whenever it look, it don't make a damn. If it's something crazy, they gonna come through any damn way. So we ain't gotta worry about that. But this type of issue right here, come on, man, we got to put the alerts out. Now, if something was to happen to an athlete, a basketball player, NFL player, anybody, of the like, oh yeah, everybody know about that because it'll be on Good Morning America. It'll be on the Today Show. Charlemagne, they'll be talking about it. He won't be talking about Angela Yee and all of the crazy stuff that's going on right now. Yeah, he won't be talking about none of that stuff. You feel me? Right. So that's why we have to do this. That's why collectively, you see what I'm saying, as a nation of people, we got to make sure that we bring our people up to speed, man. We bring them up to par. Because if not, we're going to have a situation like this that's going to take place. And I would hate for this to take place to any child. That's right. This is like mad scary. You wake up in the morning. Come on, man. You look at here. You out and about and your daughter just so happened to disappear. I don't think any one of you would want to deal with that. So like I say, if you can, just for me, like, share, and subscribe. Share this video. You see the title of it. Brother Polight say that his daughter is missing. We're going to go back to Instagram just for 1 second before that I close out. And the reason being because I want to go back to Brother Polight's post to look and see on whether or not if there is, in fact, an update in reference to his daughter being missing. Let's look and see. Let's look and see. You know what I'm saying? Because this is bugged out. Like this is bugged all the way the fuck out. Now look at this now. Now just from Polight's page and Polight's page alone, right? You know what I'm saying? Scrolling through his joint, of course he got the model pictures. Now Polight done got chiseled up in the whole nine. So he had another daughter. That's him and the wifey number one right there. That's Polight back in the days, the heyday Polight. You know, Polight done stepped his game up. A lot of people hated that. A lot of people hated to see Polight come from, you know, out of the mud, step his game up, move to Cali, you know what I'm saying, get some more bread and do what he did. Him living that lifestyle, taking photos with Floyd Mayweather, like right here, you know what I'm saying, with Money May. You know what I'm saying? People was hot about that, especially being that he came from YouTube. A lot of people hated on Brother Polight. A lot of people didn't want to see Polight advance any further than on what that they went. Whereas I can look at some people and they in the same damn spot where Brother Polight left they ass to keep it a buck. And that ain't no shade. That's just me keeping it a buck. Now, like I say, this is him, and this was the post right here. This is the post right here. This is what we dealing with this morning, family. All of us, melanated beings, YouTubers, watchers of videos, the naysayers, whoever. This is what's going on right now.
I make this short and concise. We got an emergency situation. For those of you that be seeing me out here in Miami, always recognizing me, I need you to recognize my daughter, Matt. She's 13 years old. She last was seen on Alton Avenue going to Apple a Day. That's the last place she was seen. And we haven't heard nothing from her. Okay, it's been over an hour and a half. It's not like her. So I'm just asking everybody, anybody in the South Beach area, in Miami, along Alton Road, Collins Avenue, Lincoln Mall, anything within that proximity. If you've seen her, if you heard anything, she got on braids. She's a dark-skinned girl. You can go to you go to Matt31 on her Instagram. Just contact me if you hear or you see anything from her. We're looking for her right now.
You see the look in his eyes, right? You see the look in his eyes, right? This is not one of those looks right there where this is a script. This don't look like a game to me. She's 13 years old. Her Instagram channel is my aunt 31. Ironically, 31 reverse would be 13. 13, which represents the M, which is the master number. Yes, right. Number 13. Think about it. Yeah, and like I say, look at Brother Polight's eyes. I don't think that this right here is a game. I really don't. And like I say, my heart goes out for this brother. You know, I've asked people to share this video. I hope that you do. This is not for clout. This is basically to bring forth awareness. Now, I'm going to inbox this brother, and, you know, I'm going to ask him. I'm going to be like, what's her phone number? If she got a phone, I'm just going to ask her what his phone number is. We can find her now. We can find her. That's not hard, you know. So I'm going to inbox him, you know what I mean? But like I say, thanks, everybody, for tuning in, you know what I'm saying, to just this upload right here in reference to Brother Polight. I wanted to keep this short. I wasn't going to be here all day. You know, I don't want to go over the particulars. We ain't got to throw daggers at Brother Polight in the comments and beat him up and all of that. This is not the channel, nor is this the network, the station, this CFTV. We're not going to, you know, kick the black man when he down and all that old stuff like that and whatever. So it is what it is. Like I say, we just here to spread awareness. It is what it is. Thanks for everybody that's tuning in. And I appreciate everybody for sharing the video. Hopefully we do hear a positive result and outcome from Brother Polight within the next hour or so, maybe even shorter. Hopefully that does happen. Okay, family, I'm out. Thanks again. All right.